F-What Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl at 89, and today's Anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Piano no Mori Season 1, Episode 2, titled In Order to Play Chopin. So, I'm going to try and keep this video under an hour, but, Jesus, this video needs to happen because, like Devil's Line, Piano no Mori manga does not deserve this shit. It does not. But anyway, good news is last week it was announced that instead of 12 episode season, Piano no Mori is getting a 24 episode season. But based on what I've been seeing, it seems like Piano no Mori anime wants to adapt 241 chapters into 24 episodes, and you can't do that. That's impossible. Anime, you cannot fucking do that. You're gonna ruin the series. And something I just don't understand is if you're gonna give Gege no Kitaro, which has about, at least the original Gege no Kitaro manga, has about under 100 chapters and is getting 50 episodes. You have Black Clover, which has, as of this recording, has 157 chapters, and Captain Tsubasa, which has 114 chapters, and those three series are getting 50 episodes. Why is this series not getting 50 episodes? This is some bullshit. This Piano no Mori does not deserve this. It does not deserve this crap. The other thing that's pissing me off, and I was talking to one of my nerdigans in the comments section, is that, and usually it's Studio Period pulling this kind of bullshit, is this series is not only drama. This is a CNN, and pulling the kind of crap you did last week by not including some of the darker sides of Kai's childhood is taking away the shit that makes this series a CNN. It's like, oh my god, it's driving me nuts. You're ruining this goddamn series, anime. I just don't get it. So seriously, anime gods, for the love of God, just please give us, at least, if you're not gonna give us a 50 episode season, just at least just give us like Kai's childhood in 24 episodes, and then give us a season 2 instead. Seriously, Piano no Mori does not deserve this crap. It really doesn't. But anyway, without further ado, I'm sorry, I just really needed to get this off my chest, because this series does not deserve this shit. Especially when we're getting beautiful animation, we're getting a beautiful soundtrack, and the voice actors are goddamn fantastic. And it's just, the downfall of this series is going to be the writing. The writing is going to fuck this anime over, and it goddamn sucks. Anyway, let's get to today's live reaction. So we're starting off adaptation wise is going to be where we left off for the most part, which is about chapter 34 of chapter 33, not chapter 33, god, I'm so fucking tired. It's page 33 of chapter 12's adaptation of the manga. And god, anime, and yes, I know you could make the argument that it could have been like page 9, 8, or sorry, page 8 of chapter 13's adaptation, but some of the dialogue from chapter 12 is here. But I'm kind of, what would have been so much better, what would have made this this first, or like the beginning of this episode up to the opening song more powerful. It's just if it would have had the rest of chapter 12, or the rest of chapter 12's content here, especially Gino's dialogue, and then have like this scene with Kai being like, what is Gino talking about? Instead of, like what Kai was, what Kai was thinking about, and repeating the dialogue. That would have made it a lot more powerful, especially since going into the opening song, it shows the scene with the piano in the forest. But dialogue-wise, which was skipped, and it really makes me mad, because I really, it would have made the scene more powerful, as well as, why would I want to play with a crappy person like you? I was fine playing by myself till you came and ruined my fun. What time do you think it is anyway, you big moron? And here's the basics of Gino, and then going into, the dialogue that was given. And then, let's see, where were we? And, oh my god, we gotta talk about this opening song. I gotta do this live reaction to this opening song. Oh god, this piano piece is just beautiful. We got like the different aspects of the day. And Kai playing the piano. It's just so beautiful. This is what I mean, this shows you the potential this series has. And it's just goddamn killing me. And this, I'm not gonna rage quit this series. It's not, and the thing is like, you see people saying Golden Kamuy is fucking amazing, blah blah blah. I rage quit Golden Kamuy yesterday. I tried with Golden Kamuy. I really fucking did. But the problem with Golden Kamuy and Piano no Mori kind of has the same issue, where it kind of feels like the spirit of what made the manga really good, what I loved about the manga is kind of feeling drained. But the differences between like Golden Kamuy's anime adaptation and Piano no Mori's is that you still have that charm. It still has the charm of the manga. Yes, some of the darker elements may be missing of the manga, but you still have the charm, because Kai's voice actor really saves it for me, as well as the soundtrack, and also because I really, really, really want to see Kai play it. That really is saving it for me. But anyway, and you know why I'm thinking that this is why just seeing this opening song is just really proving my point on why we really need like 50 either like 50 or 100 episodes, or fucking multiple seasons. Because look at this shit. I mean, look at Yamushi Pedal. Yamushi Pedal is a great example of how a fantastic anime, or sorry, how a fantastic manga is being can be a really good anime adaptation. Because Yamushi Pedal, and yes, I know it's a sports series, Yamushi Pedal has over, right now has about 300, and as of this recording, has 385 chapters. And yesterday's Yamushi Pedal, and it has 4 seasons right now. Yamushi Pedal yesterday was so fucking amazing. It was so powerful, especially, and this was after, I'm spoiling right now, sorry, I have to, especially when Izumida crossed that finish line and he saw Shinkai there, and oh my god, I was crying. I was crying so hard, and Shinkai said, "I'm proud of you, Izumida." Like, it was just so beautiful, and it's just like, dude, this is why, like, Piano no Mori could have, Piano no Mori had multiple seasons, could get like that time. It's just, it's killing me, man. It is just killing me that that the studio is not gonna do this for us. Just ah. And then with the dark, I'm sorry, I have to mention the darker stuff too. I know I said it's gonna be a long run time. I said, and I meant it. Wait. Last week with the Yamushi pedal, we had Komari's backstory, and Komari's backstory is really dark. And oh my god, how they adapted Komari's backstory. They captured it so well, and adapted it so well, and it's just killing me because they could have done this. Anime could do this with Kai's story. They could capture it so well, and it's killing me right now. Sorry, I just had to mention this shit. But God, okay, the other thing with this opening song I gotta mention here too. First of all, the music's fantastic, but like this animation here is fucking art. This is beautiful. Like outside the sports, I'm gonna put the sports anime, manga to anime adaptations aside. I'm talking about Major Second, Captain Tsubasa, 2018, and Yamushi Pedal Glory Line, which are just, they're like art. They're fucking beautiful. I know it's weird, right? The sports manga to anime adaptations are just goddamn perfect. Outside of those, Piano Mori's anime is just gorgeous. So I don't give a fuck if you're gonna tell me Golden Kamui's animation compared to this is fucking garbage. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say that shit. I'm gonna be real with you. Oh, that's another reason why I am totally fine with dropping that shit. Anyway, so now after the opening song, we're at page 13 of chapter 13's adaptation, and I totally am fine with them skipping like a lot of the content in chapter 13 because we skipped a lot of the content that relates to the stuff in the start of chapter 13. In all honesty, I don't give the stuff like relating to why about like Shuei not getting the lessons with Gino and all that shit. Fine. Since you really only covered it briefly in the first episode, fine, whatever. But this part here is where I'm starting to get mad. I'm telling you, this writing is going to be the goddamn downfall of this series. I wish they would have mentioned this. Like, I got here a while ago, but your mom was about to go grocery shopping. Like, seriously. Like, how the fuck did Kai get here? Like, and all that. So she told me to come in here and wait. Not that, because, you know, Shuei mentioned that Kai skipped school. You skipped school today. But this part, like, but at the same time, I kind of understand why it was skipped because it mentions the stuff about Kane Rakun's revenge about the meat, and I'm not talking about gay shit. I'm talking about like the meat stuff, and I kind of wish that, again, that's like content that I kind of wish was there because Kai's hatred of meat comes up a lot throughout the series, so that kind of bothers me that that was skipped. And then no, I just skipped school. And another thing that's bothering me is the music. You notice that the music, and this is the animation's problem more than anything, is you don't see the actual music notes on the score. What the fuck is up with that? Okay, so this part was skipped too. Mozart? I know Mozart. He's the one with the rolled up gray hair in the music room, right? Why would you skip that? Like, hello, this is and this is why I got pissed off at the Ancient Magus Bride, and I dropped that series. It skipped fucking lore, magic lore, and it's a magical anime. You can't skip musical lore when this is a musical anime. Like, shit, I understand you skipping stuff like the meat to an extent, but Jesus Christ, don't skip musical lore, Piano Mori anime. That's fucking bullshit. Also, why would you skip this part right here? Oh, so this is Mozart. I don't know what's going on, but it looks really difficult. Hello, that's kind of important that Kai can't read sheet music. This is crap. can, to an extent, when I was reading this, I related to that because this, especially when I was in middle school, because how Kai learned the scene's kind of important. Is really important to me. And this is why I'm mad at the writing right now, because how Kai learns how to read sheet music is kind of read sheet music is how I learned how to read sheet music, and different notes on clarinet, because I listened to how the clarinet players played, and I was like, okay, this is how this is an F, especially notes above the staff, and particularly. So this is what an A is, and that's what it looks like, and I was able to associate with it. So like this stuff in particular, like these kinds of scenes in particular, are really important to me. So like when this kind of content is skipped, it's gonna really piss me off. So anyway, okay, maybe this is just the fan subs, but I'm kind of mad. I kind of have a feeling it's more than just the fan subs. I think it's kind of right, but this is what it's supposed to be in regards to the Japanese contests. Among several piano contests, this one is the most difficult and said to be a gateway to become a pianist. Okay, why would you not mention that shit? Like Shuei mentioned his dad, but hello, the gateway to become a pianist is kind of important, because this is what kind of screwed Kai over. This is what prevented Kai, this piano contest, losing this piano. And yes, spoiler alert, this is Kai loses this contest. This is what prevents Kai from becoming a professional pianist sooner. So that just pisses me off that the writing is skipping us up. And then so my mom keeps bugging me to try it out this year. Okay, yeah, that kind of bothers me that's not there. But this part really pisses me off that it's not there. Super cool. After the super cool part, then you'll get first place 2 generations in a row. Why is that not there? That's kind of important, but whatever. Okay. It's supposed to be, what the dialogue is supposed to be here is, after the let me play, I don't think it's that easy. Let me play something for you. Okay, Mozart, and Kai's like, Mozart, I want you to play Mozart for me. And it's just like, you're making Kai sound like he doesn't know shit about you're making it sound like Kai doesn't already know shit about composers when he's already semi-does. And then, Shuei says, then he says piano sonata in F major K280 by Mozart, and then goes into it. But, at least on the bright side of this, at the 2-minute 43-second mark, at least we actually see some notes here. That's a lot better. At least at the 2-minute 56-second mark, we actually get the title of the piece. Thank God. Thank you, anime. The piece sounds beautiful. I love how we're getting the transitions in the animation between Kai and how Kai's looking at the piece, and then between Kai and the actual piece. This is so goddamn perfect, and this is why I'm giving this anime a lot of shit, and I'm being a lot hard. And similar to if you didn't watch my Devil's Line a live reaction, this is why I'm giving I gave a lot of shit on Platinum Vision for what they did to Devil's Line. I'm giving a lot of shit on Piano no Mori anime for the same exact reason, because of this. We could get a good quality Piano no Mori anime. This shit is what I'm talking about. Okay, I know I'm being kind of nitpicky. Like, oh, so this is Mozart was skipped, Kai, I'm not thinking that. But the other thing that kind of bothers me is we didn't get the page flip, and to me, that's kind of, as a musician, it's kind of significant, because that shows that Shuei has not memorized the piece, and that's kind of important because that shows why it's important to memorize a piece, especially for pianists, during a competition, because it fucking ruins the flow. But I do love the transition between that, and also we didn't get to finish the piece, which kind of sucks. This part was skipped, and I understand why, because they changed the order of the scene. But so I know I'm being fucking stingy right now, and I understand why they did this, because of timing issue, time constraints. So it's better than not having the scene at all. But this part was skipped, so that means this musical score, and this is why at the same time, this is why I'm kind of pissed that they changed the order, was because of this line right here. So that means this musical score and what you just played are the same. I mean, they are the same piece. They are. If you play this score on a piano, you'll get this song. You can't read musical scores, Kai-kun? Nope, not at all. That's why I'm now you understand why I'm kind of mad they didn't do the scene in order. It's because of that line. Wow, you can read musical scores, huh? Amamiya, you're so cool. That part was there. And then Shuei plays the piece again, and I understand why we don't get to hear the piece again, because again, time constraints. Shall I play it again? Please. And then he plays it again, but at the same time, it's kind of important because, as I said a few minutes ago, this is because Kai has, or I didn't mention the term for it. What Kai has, and a lot of musicians have this, is something called relative pitch. And relative pitch is really important, especially for musicians, because what relative pitch does is it helps you, actually not, well, in a sense, what Kai has though, actually, Kai doesn't have just relative pitch. Kai has something called perfect pitch. Actually, Kai doesn't even just have a perfect pitch. Kai has like beyond perfect pitch. Like, once he hears something, he could fucking just play it. He could play it perfectly. Right now he has relative pitch, but once he knows what he learns what the actual notes are, oh boy, he has beyond perfect pitch. And it sucks because we didn't get the scene last week and it really pisses me off we didn't get the scene last week where Kai tells Shuei and his mom that their piano is out of tune, and and the tuner comes and tells them that Kai was right. God, it drives me nuts that was skipped. Like little things like that, and this is why I hate book to movie adaptations, because like little details like that are extremely important. And again, this is why I love manga and books so much, is because little details like that end up playing important roles throughout the series. So yeah, I'm very curious what you guys think. I know usually when I'm like this far in, like especially like at the 20 minute or past the 20-minute mark, and I'm only like 3 minutes into the episode, I usually rage quit. But I can't with Piano no Mori, because because I know Piano no Mori can do so much better than this. And at least with Golden Kamuy, I fucking rage quit at this point. But with Golden Kamuy though, a lot of people cover Golden Kamuy, so I didn't mind doing that so much. But Piano no Mori, not a lot of people cover this series, and it's the same with Devil's Line. Piano no Mori though, this is extremely important, especially to me as a musician. As my pride as a musician is making me cover this shit. The other reason why the playing of the second, Shuei playing this piece a second time is extremely important. Or fuck, you could have had this while Shuei was playing it the first time. Is this? For this reason, which was the sound and the musical score are merging in my head, and what really sucks is I really wanted to see this animated too. Like, the animation could have done, oh man, like, if this was like Studio Shaft, or if this was, oh my god, or if this was like Yamushi Pedal, or if this was like Captain Tsubasa 2018, or fuck, if this was Major Second, studios behind those series, they would have done something so, or fuck, so even Studio Orange, the studio behind Land of the Lustrous, they would have done something so cool with this scene. I'm talking about page, and this is like on page 21 of chapter 13. They would have taken those notes and they would have done something so cool. Like, they would have shown, like, they would have had Kai like standing in the center of the screen, of the frame, and they would have shown like the musical notes just going around Kai. And this anime would have done that too. If we would have had this adaptation, if this portion of the manga was adapted, it would have been so beautifully animated. I just know it would have, and it would have been so fucking cool. And it's just killing me that we're not gonna see it. It's not fair. It's not goddamn fair. And I do have a Discord server for Nerdiganzik. I want it. Oh man, I can't wait to hear what, especially those that are Piano Mori manga readers. Oh man, I can't wait to hear your grievances in there. Oh man, I definitely want to hear your grievances in that Discord with me. Trust me, I'm prepared for the grievances. And the reason why I'm definitely mentioning Studio Shaft in particular would do this scene justice, and we would definitely get at least 2 seasons from this, is if you remember Burnt Field from March Comes In Like a Lion. Remember the animation we got for that shit? Oh man, oh, that was so cool. And that would have been so, and particularly remember when we saw the sashes in the Burnt Field, and we saw the sashes going up. That's what I'm picturing. What would have been happening with the notes and with the score. That would have been with the sheet music. Just seeing that like wrapping around Kai. That's what I was picturing. This part of the manga. What if this was animated? It would have been so cool. And fuck, if page 22, even if page 22 is adapted, and we didn't get to see Shuei play, even if Shuei's playing the piano wasn't in the scene, I just wanted to see this shit like animated, like that scene in like the scenes in Bird Field when we see the sashes. It just been so cool. It's killing me. This is Mozart's skit. Oh, this is just so goddamn killing me right now. So at the 3-minute 38-second mark, and I told you guys, this video is gonna have a long runtime. We're probably gonna this video is probably gonna be longer than my Devil's Line live reaction video, which was an hour, because this series is extreme. This series is personal for me because I'm a musician. It's when I read the series, the series hit home. I'm serious. I cried a lot when I read this series. So at the 3-minute 36-second mark, we get to we're at the adaptation of page 23 of chapter 13 of the manga. Mozart was really good with Skipped. Oh, get the flashback from page 25. Again, time constraint. I know, right? But right now, there's only one person in the world who can play it, so it's your piano. Oh, the animation that we could have gotten here. Oh, it's killing me right now. And this was skipped from, and this is on page 25 of chapter 13. You saw him in the forest? Sorry, this was skipped. Well, what did he mean by that? Hold on, let me make sure this was here. Give me a second. Yeah, this part was skipped. Well, what do you mean by that? No idea. He came to the forest all of a sudden and told me that. You saw him in the forest? Ajino-sensei? Yep, what's wrong with him? Who'd go into the forest at that hour? He's such an amateur, too. Kai-kun, sorry, it's because I told Ajino-sensei, why would you not mention that shit? Ugh. Because we even saw that scene last week where Shuei told Agino about Kai playing in the forest. That was skipped. Again, I understand why this was skipped, because, again, we didn't get the attempted rape scene, or attempted molestation scene. So I understand why this part was skipped, which was, and this is on page 26, which was of chapter 13, which is, how can I play the piano with him under the circumstances? We're not even friends. At least this part should have been here. But this part I didn't. What do you think? This part I understand why this wasn't skipped. I wasn't even wearing my underwear because of some stuff. That part, I totally understand why that was skipped, because we didn't get the attempted molestation scene. But this was skipped. Oh, that was... no kidding. I didn't ask him to. Who does he think he is? He's irritating. Like, the other thing that was skipped, dialogue-wise, but why didn't they show Shuei with the clenched fist? And the reason why that bothers me is because this is like the start where Shuei becomes jealous of Kai. And that's a huge thing. A huge theme throughout the series. So at about the 4-minute 12-second mark, we're at the adaptation. Or I should say 4-minute 12-second mark, we start getting into the adaptation of chapter 14. And Piano Mori anime, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Like, there's so... and I know why we're rushing the pacing, because we're trying to get as much of Kai's childhood in as possible. But it's just killing me because there's so much important stuff in this portion of the manga that plays a huge role later on. And the stuff that's been cut, like a good chunk of the stuff that's been cut, I totally understand why it's been cut, and I don't mind it being cut. But some of the stuff, like the second time Shuei plays Mozart, like that part being cut, there was no excuse to cut that part. That was some bullshit. And it was also a missed opportunity to like do something really, really cool with the animation. Like, Studio Shaft would have taken that shit and done something extremely creative. And it's so disappointing, Piano Mori anime. But anyway, and also, the other thing that really bothered me was, like, why didn't you at least show the clenched fist? What? Because that's kind of symbolic here. Like, it's the start of Shuei being jealous of Kai. Like, that's kind of important. And then, like, something that I'm feeling like is getting lost here. And it's bothering me a little bit because Kai's voice actor can definitely do it. It's just the writing is gonna be the downfall of this series. It's not the voice actor's fault or anything. It's not like Doriku, where the voice acting just is fucking shit up. No, the voice actor for Kai can definitely do it. It's just the writing here is we're not seeing enough of Kai's sassy side here. Is this? Why, Why did you ask Agino for that? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. You could play the piano without asking him to teach you, Amamiya. It's Mozart, all right? Mozart's K280, the one you played just now. It was a great K280, and you could have done some beautiful animation. You could have done some beautiful animation. Like, this is such a missed opportunity here. Like, again, okay, I'm gonna say this. Piano no Mori anime, I'm telling you right now, Studio Shaft, you need to watch some March Comes In Like a Lion Piano no Mori anime. You really do. Because Studio Shaft would have adapted this. Studio Shaft would have treated this anime, would have taken this anime to another level. The writers at Studio Shaft would have just really done some great shit with the well, they would have just done the writing justice, first of all. And then the anime, what Studio Shaft would have done animation wise is they would have done some really creative shit here. And they would have kept the comedy, they would have kept the sassiness here, because they would have taken it to a whole nother level. Because if you've watched March Comes In Like a Lion, you nerdigans know what I'm talking about here. So it's just, I feel like this anime is just missing, is not taking the risks it needs to take here, and it's just sucking some, in a way, it's sucking some of the joy out of this anime and some of the attitude of this series, and it's really sad. And this part, and again, this part of the dialogue was skipped. To me, this is important. It's not enough to just play it good. I have to become a pianist in the future. My mom said I need an excellent teacher for that. This is kind of important to Shuei's storyline, because especially later in the manga, when, you know, Shuei's an adult, like, Shuei is just under so much, because of this, Shuei, like, fucking falls apart. And it's so important. Yeah, your mom is a big fan of Agino, but Agino isn't that great a teacher at school. You never know if he's excellent or not. Sorry for mom, but I didn't feel right about him as a teacher. Was skipped. But I'm glad, like, this is why it's not, again, this is why, and then in the scene, when Kai does actually get to say his lines, and if you haven't noticed, and I'm gonna point this out, yes, because I know you nerdigans are like, Packer girl, didn't you notice Kai's hair color change? Yes, I did notice, I have noticed throughout this episode, Kai has had his hair color changed a couple of times. It's weird, but again, I'm going to point out something that I've noticed is that, and again, this is more the writing's fault than the voice actor's fault, is when Kai actually gets to say his sassy lines and his smart ass lines, the voice actor can actually do it. It's not the voice actor's fault. It's the freaking writing's fault. Okay, I'm going to address you. The studio's name, for those that don't know, is Fukushima Gainax. Fukushima Gainax. I gotta give you props on your animation and your musical score and your selection of voice actors. Because this is a newer studio. This is, I think this is, if I'm correct, this is their first, or no, this is their third anime. Yeah, this is their third anime they're doing. I gotta give you considering this is like your third project that you've done. This is pretty good. This is good, but listen, man, you need to go watch some Studio Shaft. You need to watch what they've done. You need to watch what Studio Orange has done, especially what Studio Orange did with Land of the Lustrous, especially, and I'm definitely talking about their writing. And the other one you guys, they definitely need to watch is, where's the other one that I'm thinking of? Is TMS Entertainment for sure. TMS Entertainment has been fucking fantastic. David Production. And because, David Production has been fantastic. And you know what? I'm gonna say this too. Even though I gave Platinum Vision a lot of shit when it came to the adaptation, what they're doing with Devil's Line adaptation-wise, something that Platinum Vision is doing that Piano no Mori needs to do, Piano no Mori needs, is to actually be a seinen. Platinum Vision can actually do a seinen. It actually can capture the atmosphere of a seinen, and that is what fucking Piano no Mori needs. It needs to be a goddamn seinen. So you could learn some things from Platinum Vision. Piano Mori anime. All right, let's get. Man, I told you guys this is probably going to be close to 2-hour video. It really is. But you're gonna have to deal with it because there's a lot I need to give this anime a piece of my mind because it's pissing me off. This part of the dialogue was skipped, and it kind of bothers because like. Got this writing. This is your chance, Kai-kun. You should start learning how to play the piano seriously. You could play so much piano without learning it from anyone. I'm sure you have great talent. You should definitely learn it, Kai-kun. Like... It's bothering me. This is... What? Okay. Why you included like the lines you included here, especially the stuff that about Kai not being able to afford it. Good stuff, but why did you not include I'm different from you? That's kind of important. That's kind of the whole point. Because he's poor, then Shuei, he's different. Jesus. Especially, and then, you know, the especially him, he emphasizes that. And then I understand, again, this part I understand, like, if you, up to, you're different, or not, you're different, he's different, or no, the I'm different, like, that, like, up to that part, that, and skipping the next part, I totally understand why this next part was skipped, because you didn't show, the attempt, again, that attempted rape that happened last episode was kind of important because there's a lot of content here that kind of relates to that's being skipped, like this. He came to the forest alone in the middle of the night and scared the hell out of me. He's a dick. Well, actually, this part should have been here, to be honest, because this part's kind of funny, especially him. I take back what I said just a second ago, because this part was kind of funny. Especially him. He came to the forest alone in the middle of the night and scared the hell out of me. He's a dick. And then fucking Shoei's like, Dick, God damn it, Dick. It's not Ajino Sensei's fault. I told him to visit the forest and I don't care. The fact that Ajino is a dick doesn't change. Like, you gotta stop making. This anime is so, or this series is so serious, is very serious, and the fact that you're taking away some of the comedy is annoying. Would a grown man do something just because he was told? I've never been so scared before in my life, but maybe he has some special reason. He might know the reason why only you can play the piano in the forest, right? About that, I'll be sure to get details from Ajino. But hey, aren't both you and your mom sticking to Ajino too much? Maybe he really was a great pianist in the past, but now he's just a shabby music teacher in an elementary school at the countryside who everyone stays away from, for real. Kai-kun, if you don't mind, I can teach you piano for free, of course. See? That piece earlier, Mozart's Piano Sonata B Major, K280. Thanks, Amamiya, but I already memorized it. So it's okay. Sigh. Again, he says that. And then, like, I'm really annoyed that this part is skipped, because as, this whole scene, the rest of the scene is skipped, because as Kai's walking home, he's playing it in his head, and he's playing air piano in his head, and he's just like, dude, really? You're gonna skip that? That's kind of important. At least you're showing Kai going into the music room and talking to the Mozart painting. Thank God you're showing this, and this is like at the 5 minute, about the 5 minute mark. But that's just driving me nuts that they're not showing him like playing air piano, because Kai does this a lot. It's just annoying. And I will say the animation of this Mozart painting, woo, it looks good. Okay, good. Oh, thank God. You're showing Kai playing air piano here, and also you kept Kai barefoot. Thank God. You should have shown why they kept Kai barefoot a little bit, but at least you kept him barefoot, and you're showing Kai play air piano. Could have done some really cool shit animation wise, but at least you're showing him play air piano and transitioning to Shuei. Thank you for doing that. At least you're giving me that. So about the 5 minute 24 second mark, we go into chapter 15, and like some parts of this chapter, I'm really pissed off that they skipped, because it's music related, and also it's very important that it should have been here. But at least we're showing Kai playing air piano, and we got that like switch off between Kai and Shuei. But Jesus, anime, you could have done something really cool when both Kai and Shuei are playing the air piano. You could have done something really, really creative here. Fukushima Gainax, you could have done something really cool. You could have done, again, like what you did with or like what Studio Shaft did with the sashes in March Comes in like a Lion season 2. You could have had like shown the music. You could have done like a split. What would have been really cool is you could have done like a split screen and shown like the music notes like just going in between them. And oh, it would have been so cool. And then like on Kai's side of the split screen, you could have had the painting of Mozart there, and then you could have shown Shuei like playing the piano on the other side. And, oh God, it would have been so cool. It's just frustrating. You could have done that shit. It would have been so awesome. But anyway, like the 5 minute 24 second mark, we're at chapter 15's adaptation. And yes, I told you nerdigans, we're gonna have this video is gonna be we're gonna have a long run time here. It's gonna be longer than my Devil's Line video, but as I said, I'm telling you, this video is gonna prove why Piano no Mori needs more than 24 episodes. It needs fucking more than this. Seriously, Fukushima Gainax, you need to get at least 50 episodes for this season, or at least like give us do something like Yamushi Pedal, or March Comes in, or like what Studio Shaft does with March Comes in, is doing when March Comes in like a Lion, or at least give us like just do something, please. Please, I'm begging you. You need to do this for us. You need to do this for us Piano no Mori manga readers here. We really deserve this. We really love this series. Oh, the humming is so perfect. Oh, I love it. This is what I mean by Kai having like perfect pitch. He picked it up perfectly, and this part was skipped right here. I got absorbed in the Mozart song I just learned right away. And like what I said about in the last chapter when Kai was walking to the school away from Shuei's house, and he was playing the air piano and like basically humming the Mozart piece. Would have been nice to see, but I can understand at the same time why they skipped it. But God, like when in this scene right here, when Kai's being absorbed into the Mozart piece, it just would have been really cool to still like see, especially as a Gino is walking into the room, see like at least as I said, remember with the split screen, with still like after right before Shuei talks about have his like inner monologue about, I think it was about Kai, like switch over to a Gino coming into the door, walking by, and then have like Kai, because Kai says here right here, I got absorbed in the Mozart song I just learned right away. This is Mozart, my first Mozart. And as the Gino is coming in, like have the Mozart picture or the Mozart painting like right behind Kai, and have Kai have this inner monologue, and have and have him still singing, you know, still humming it as he's playing the air piano. It would have been so goddamn cool. Oh, it's just killing me that it's not animated like this. It would have been just so amazing. Especially since, like, on the next page you have it, like, for the title page, it shows Kai, like, really absorbed into it. It would have been just so cool. And you could have had the musical score there, too. And it would have been so nice. Oh, but jeez, it is just killing me. And I don't mind, like, we don't have, like, you know, like, the Agino, the rest of the Agino content here in the first part of, chapter, 15, like, I kind of wish this part was here. Like, why did I say such a thing? I left that world far behind me. Like, I kind of wish this, at least that part, would have been there. But, like, the first part of chapter 15, I don't mind that being skipped at all. That I can understand. But at least that inner monologue, I kind of wish would have been there from Agino. Then when Agino walks into the room, you have the "what is he doing here" was skipped, and then this part skipped here, like, and then Agino's sitting there, and, you know, have him, like, become absorbed into the music. Oh, it's just so sad that that's not here. This is Mozart Piano Sonata, B major, K280. Oh, I just, like, oh, that's so annoying. Oh, this is so frustrating. But thank you for having, and this is like the 5-minute 40-second mark. Thank God you have Agino playing the piano as Kai's playing. It still would have been cool, like, as, you know, Kai is, you know, still playing, and he's, like, like, as I was saying, like, have, you know, have, like, Kai, the painting of, Mozart in the background as he's absorbed in the music, with the music notes surrounding him, and then have, like, a Agino come in and then just have it, like, burst kind of thing. That would have been so cool animation wise, but damn it. This part was skipped. Oh yeah, I'm at school. I was into Mozart too much and forgot all about it. But I gotta say, the portraits of all the composers that are on the wall, oh, they're so beautiful. All the paintings up there look so good. This is freaking amazing. This animation is fantastic. Now you know, can understand why I ain't giving up, why I am not rage dropping the series. Oh, it's frustrating this part was skipped. This is the song from Rayshon's music box. Hold on, let me make sure this was here. Oh god, that facial expression at the 6-minute 3-second mark is just so perfect. That deviant face. This is why I ain't giving up on this series. This is why I ain't rage dropping it, even though I'm only 6 minutes in and this recording is almost an hour. We're almost at the 1 hour mark. Is because this anime right here, this animation right here, is the facial expressions are just fucking perfect. And God, it's just killing me. Really? You're. Oh, okay. Let me just make sure this line is here. If this line in particular is not here, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, this part was skipped. It's so famous that you should have heard it somewhere. And then it was supposed. This part was here. This part was the one that was skipped. This is the song from Raychon's music box. Beethoven is a heroic composer who overcame his hearing difficulty. Why would you not mention this? Anime, why? You could have used this opportunity to teach people that don't know basic music history something. That would have been nice. And then we got that badass victory symphony going on here, which was awesome. Really? You're not gonna? Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? If you look at the manga panel, this is on page where are you? Shit. On page 18 of chapter 15, when you see Beethoven, Beethoven's angry ass face behind Agino as he's playing. Beethoven's Victory Symphony. Oh, you could have done something so cool. You could have done something so cool with this. Studio Shaft would have done this shit. They would have done this shit. And it's just so unfair. Ah, you're killing me. Really? You're gonna skip this too? Okay. I have let me make sure this is correct. Oh, fuck no. Fuck no. Anime, you did not say that that was Chopin. No, fuck no, you did not just say that shit. No, what it was supposed to be is that was supposed to be Mendelssohn. That was supposed to be Mendelssohn, and you fucked that shit up. No, no. He's famous for the Wedding March. Ah, I know this. Oh, first of all, this part was skipped too. Before I forget. Oh, heck, I know so much classical music. And then we were supposed to get the stuff about the weak composer. And it was supposed to be Mendelssohn. And then it was supposed to go into the Wedding March. And, oh, that's so annoying. And then, Gino's like, what am I doing? Hey, Gino, what about him? That's Chopin. So you basically, hold on a second. I gotta tell you right now. Fukushima Gainax, your writers basically insulted Chopin. How fucking dare you insult Chopin? Chopin is not a weak-looking composer. Fuck you for saying that shit. And a lot of us musicians know how fucking awesome Chopin is. So fuck you for saying that. Oh my god, I'm so mad. I can't believe you. Oh, I'm telling you, this writing is going to be the downfall of this anime. It really is. Tell me that minute waltz is you can tell me right now, Nerdigans. Tell me that minute waltz is a weak waltz. It ain't a weak waltz. Oh, it's driving me nuts. You could have done so much cool. You could have done cool things with the Chopin animation. Like the animation we saw earlier when Shuei was playing the Mozart piece. Why did you not do that with the Chopin? Why? So, a little bit after the 7-minute mark, we're into chapter 16, and I'm telling you right now, it's so fucking annoying how, and so just, there's so many missed opportunities. That this is not how, I'm so sad, because this is not how I pictured this anime adaptation going down. It really isn't. It's so sad because there's so much you could have done. Oh God, seriously. And again, I'm gonna be saying this a lot. And again, that's why I told you this runtime is gonna be long for a reason. How sad is it that the sports manga to anime adaptations are more fucking creative than, especially animation-wise. They're more creative, they're more innovative with their animation than a fucking music anime adaptation. This does not make any goddamn sense. I don't get it. And I'm thinking, dude, Fukushima Gainax, please just give this, please for the love of God, just give this anime to Studio Shaft. Please, Studio Shaft will give us an actual manga to anime adaptation. I am begging you, for the love of God, for all of our sanities, for all of our, for all of our sanities, for all of for the manga for the love of the manga fans here, for just the manga fans, for us manga fans here, please, for the love of God, just give it to Studio Shaft, seriously. And before you tell me that, oh, censors and all that shit, the dark tones and all that crap, when they couldn't do all that shit in here. No. You can't tell me that crap because Studio Shaft was able to do some really cool stuff with the dark themes in March Comes In Like a Lion season 2. And there was a lot of dark shit in there. And that's a series about fucking shogi. A series about goddamn shogi was more creative than a fucking music series. I just don't get it. I just don't goddamn get it. So we're not going to hear the piece for a second time. And Gino is, I think this line was here. Let me just double check. Yeah, I don't think this line was here. Playing the piano for someone else. I wonder how long it's been. On top of that, I'm playing for a child. Actually, this part I think was definitely here. So at least that was there. It was just in a different spot. Let me see if this was here. More comedy is skipped here too. Stop calling me a Gino this, Gino that. Can't you call me a Gino sensei? But we're not in class now, and I don't see you as a teacher. Say whatever you want to say clearly. I don't see you as a teacher. Quit quibbling. The kanji for sensei means born first. At least I was born before Ichinose. Well, why don't you look at me look at it that way? Okay, I will. So please play it once more, Agino Sensei. What? This is why we need more episodes in a season of Piano Mori. It's not even mentioned that there are 1,500 notes in the piece, which is fucking bullshit. Also, it wasn't mentioned, and this is kind of bullshit, I know what you're capable of. That piece you were playing in the forest has more than 10,000 notes. If you can play that, you can play this. It's just frustrating as fuck. Ichinose not going to say when, Ichinose, when you do feel like learning how to play piano, come to my place anytime. If you ever need me. Really? That's not fair. Because that's kind of, it probably won't happen. Nope, it'll never happen, I'll guarantee it. I want to have fun while playing on the piano. Hello? That's kind of important. You're not getting it at all, Gino. What happened to Sensei? Sensei? Oh, this is not fair. Of course, we're not going to hear Wedding March, but I will say this. At least this time, Kai has an audience. But I'm sad we're not going to see Kai running back saying Mozart, 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 because that was funny. But I am happy that we are at least Kai is getting an audience of animals this time. About the 9-minute 14-second mark, we go into chapter 17, and I'm going to say this. I kind of wish there was a little bit more anger when Kai was getting frustrated that he couldn't play Chopin. But I'm definitely a lot happier that that at least there were more animals in the forest this time. And yes, I know this part, and this is why I understand why this part was skipped, but that's kind of important at the same time. That's right, Agino was saying something. What was it? What was he saying? I know the strength of your fingers, but the pieces of Chopin, who was called Poet of the Piano, can't be played just with muscular strength. Then what else? What else do I need? Meaning the technique that he invented is what? And then there's the stuff about, and then, you know, Kai went home before he could tell him. Shit! And then the frustration, like, I just wish we saw a little bit more of Kai getting frustrated. Shuei stuff was skipped, and I totally understand why it was skipped, but yeah, I'm so far kind of actually, I got to give you a different time mark for where chapter 17 starts. It's a little bit different. I'm sorry, it was about the like 9-minute 10-second mark. We go into chapter 17. I just want to make that correction. Really? Are we not going to see any of Kai's life in the brothel? Are you fucking serious? Okay, now this is some bullshit. Piano no Mori anime. This is some bullshit. Fukushima Gainax. You can't literally cut out the fucking brothel life of Kai. You cannot do that. Because that's a huge part of Kai's childhood. You can't do that shit. You can't do that shit. So, like, literally, at the 9-minute, after the 9, we finished the, Kai getting frustrated at the piano, and this is, like, at the 9-minute, 20-second mark, we literally skip all the Kai's, in the brothel content, and jump to, like, chapter 18, page, 18, and we skip, like, Kai saying the content, like, Chopin lived in the same era as Schumann and Lisette, but he was closer to Rococo mentality. Wait, what is Rococo? Also this. General Romantic School is romantic, this time? Self-hid. Man, all this kanji I can't read. Let's see. What? We're literally, like, almost at the about, like, the 9-minute 56-second mark, and we're literally skipping to chapter 20, I believe. Hold on a second. Let me just make sure I'm right. Are you kidding me? Like, at the 9-minute 53-second mark. Yeah, about there. We're in chapter 19. Oh my god. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This is censored. This anime is being fucking censored. The series is being censored. You can't censor this shit. You can't censor Kai's life like this. This is being censored. And I looked at the reviews for this right now, and I'm looking at Anime Freak. And there's like 5 stars for this series. You cannot give 5 stars to this series. This is not the anime adaptation of the series. You cannot do this. Tomorrow for a start. Don't run away. But shit, it's just a Gino. Well, I kind of wish they would have had the Shuei content here in this scene. And because remember, something that's like a huge theme throughout the series, if we're gonna, and this is if we're gonna have the if we're gonna even have any of the Shuei storyline, which I know which Fukushima Gainax wants to include a little of. A big theme of that is Shuei is envious of Kai because Kai has something that he wants, and that is one of them is to be taught by Gino, and also that Kai, and the main thing is that Kai has natural talent. He's a prodigy. He doesn't have to work as hard as Shuei to play piano. But I kind of wish, like, the dialogue between Kai and Shuei, like, at page 15 in chapter 19, like, I wouldn't have minded if that wouldn't have been here. That's not here as much. But the thing that I really wish that would have been here instead, which would have been, this inner monologue from page 7 instead. If that would have been there, like, after the whole conversation between Gino and Kai, that would have been so much better. Which is, I knew it. You wanted to learn how to play from the piano from Gino Sensei, Kai-kun. When I suggested it, he really hated the idea, but he actually wanted to learn, like, because this is where Shuei feels kind of betrayed by Kai. If that would have been here, I would have been fine if the conversation between Shuei and Kai was skipped, but nope, you had to skip that too. But then at the same time, having the conversation between Kai and Shuei, I'm kind of mad that it didn't happen. If you could have still had the conversation between Kai and Shuei, and then what would have been really cool is to have the inner monologue from page 7, like right after the conversation, and like have the whole and include the inner monologue with the rest of it. Shuei's inner monologue on page 20, which was this: if it's a good thing, then everything should be okay. There's no need for me to get angry. I did advise him to do it too. I know it's not Kai-kun's fault, but why do I feel like I feel something's not right? What do I do? Was I disappointed in Kai-kun a little? And like, if that would have been a lot better if what the anime would have done was like have Kai have the conversation with the Gino, and have Shuei eavesdrop. Shuei and Kai have the conversation, and then Shuei have the inner monologue right after that. That would have been really good. That would have been some good. You would have had some character. You would have had built the Shuei storyline really nicely, especially since, again, a major theme for Shuei's character is that he is jealous of Kai, and this would have been a good way to set that up. But god damn it, you had to choose not to do it. Damn it, I'm very frustrated that Fukushima Gainax is, again, we're not showing the brothel side of Kai's life. We're not showing Kai, getting into fights, especially because the stupid mofos are bringing up the prostitute side, that his mom's a whore and shit. Because, like, what at the beginning of the series, because this is kind of important. Because at the start of the series, Kai doesn't give a fuck about his hands. He doesn't. He's like, I can do whatever the fuck I want with my hands. But by the end of the series, Kai gives a shit about his hands because his hands are his tool. So it just really frustrates the fuck out of me that it seems like Fukushima Gainax doesn't give a fuck about like little details like this that are important in the long run. This sucks. We're not gonna meet the dorm manager for real? Ugh! And also, instead of, this shit with the fight, we're just gonna see, like, Shuei's mom just mention the shit about Agino, like, being a judge for the piano competition. So, where we're at, and this is, like, at the 11-minute, like, 25-second mark, it's, page 19 of chapter 20, and this shed looks a lot nicer than it does in the manga. The storage recorder. It looks so much better than it does. It's supposed to look like shit. Why the fuck did you make it look this nice? Why? Okay, so when Kai is listening to the finger practice, at least you have a black screen, like this screen is black, which is kind of cool. I kind of wish they would have done something else, but whatever. But now we're seeing Kai playing the piano, and it's CGI. Okay, and this is what I gotta say to you, Fukushima Gainax. If you're gonna do CGI, Go watch Hoseki no Kuni, aka Land of the Lustrous, or Studio Orange. Go see how they do CGI, Go see how they do that shit, and then apply it here, because that piano CGI looks, compared to what Land of the Lustrous' CGI is, it looks like fucking shit. Sorry, I'm gonna be reason why I'm being a lot harsher on the CGI compared to like any other anime if they did CGI, is because the animation for the series is so beautiful that when I see shit art like this, I'm gonna be critical on it. You can't do this kind of shit, Fukushima. You can't. Go watch Studio. I know you don't give a shit. Or I don't know if you don't give a shit or not, but well, I feel like you actually. You know what? I feel like you don't give a shit about us manga fans. I really don't, because I know you're trying to appease us by giving us 24 episodes. But that ain't enough to adapt 241 chapters. Let's be real. But Jesus, come on, man. The way Kai's hands look here in the CGI look goddamn terrible. They do. Go look at fucking Hongo's hands. I know they're adult. They're older. Yeah, they're adult hands. But look at Hongo's hands and fucking look at what you're doing here. And you could see a huge difference. Come on, Fukushima. Seriously, this is terrible. So at the 12-minute 23-second mark, we're in chapter 21. For 21's adaptation, I'm still really pissed that we're not getting Kai's. We're still not seeing Kai's darker side, or the darker side of Kai's life is being censored. Let's be real. This is what's going on here. This is bullshit. This shit is cool at the 12-minute 28-second mark, where like his vision is wavering. Now that's fucking cool. The problem I have here with Kai's hands, those aren't hands. There's not enough line work in those hands. Fukushima, this 12-minute 32-second mark here. Where the fuck was this all episode? Seriously, this is the creativity I'm talking about. And this was skipped. My first piano lesson consisted of repeating the same thing over and over again. It was an exercise for the fingers, but it was funny when Kai fucking passed out. And Kai, remember, like when Kai was like basically fucking tripping out, or having an acid trip, so to speak. Until I say enough, continue the repetition. Like, dude, that would have been so fucking cool if, like, we saw, or if we heard Gino's voice, like, repeating on and on while Kai was fucking losing it. That would have been goddamn awesome. Where the fuck was that? Until I say enough, do this. My brain is going nuts. The keys look, okay. Why did the keys not look yellow? Come on, man. It says right here, the keys look yellow now. The keys did not look yellow. Jesus, the keys are crooked. Now, that was there. But damn, that 12-minute, 28-second mark, or 38-second mark, that was what we need throughout this episode. Where was this throughout this episode, man? You see, this is why I'm doing over an hour, but now you nerdigans understand why I haven't rage quit yet, because this is the type of shit that I know Fukushima can fucking do, and it's just pissing me off that we ain't getting this. And at the 12-minute 39-second mark, we are at chapter 21's adaptation. Oh, God. And you nerdigans thought Golden Kamui's, and not just Golden Kamuy, and you thought Tokyo Ghoul Re's fucking manga anime adaptation was bad, writing-wise. Jesus Christ, this is fucking awful! But the difference between Tokyo Ghoul Re's adaptation and this is that we actually have good animation and shit. But here's the thing. This is why I know if we get 50 episodes, we would actually get quality stuff with writing and shit. Because I'm gonna compare this to Studio Perry. I know this video's long, but I gotta fucking say it. Studio Pierrot is doing Black Clover and Tokyo Ghoul Re. Black Clover, as I said, has 50 episodes. Or 52 episodes. Tokyo Ghoul Re is only getting 12. Black Clover's manga to anime adaptation, yes, the animation is meh. But so is Tokyo Ghoul Re, so it's animation, you can't really compare. But the writing and the adaptation of the manga itself, it's fucking awesome. So I'm telling you, Piano Mori gets more episodes. If we get like 50 episodes, we would be getting some fantastic shit going on. Just, I'm telling ya. So you're not gonna mention what Agino's place is, because that's kind of important, especially since you showed in the opening song, you showed the fucking sea. This is on page 21. In my case, it was the sea. I grew up near the sea. I always played the piano in a house filled with the smell of seawater. And I wanted to see Agino as a kid. This is killing me. A piano for my mother to listen to. And again, this really pisses me off that we ain't seeing this shit, because it shows how similar, even though Agino's grew up in, you know, a better living situation, like financially and stuff, it's very similar, like a very similar purpose, like, because remember, Kai is playing piano, you know, for his mom, and so is Agino, and so did Agino, and I was most peaceful back then. Even after I grew up, it helped me to calm down. What Agino is just a man with a mother complex, but technically you are too, Kai. Just be quiet. And I'm learning how to play a piano from such a guy. And this is important too. And again, this is why I'm pissed off about this part not being here. Now that I think about it, Ichino, say the kanji in your name is C too, huh? I hate the C. For now. But yeah, this writing is the anime's downfall. Okay, so this part was skipped. It's fun to play the piano if I can play whatever, but this lesson is really hard. I wonder if Amamiya has been doing this all the time. If hands are so important, why don't you protect your soft girly hands for the rest of your life? Again, I understand why this was skipped, because, you know, the fight and shit. But yeah, this part I definitely understand why, you know, a lot of chapter 21 skipped because of all the shit. But the fight being skipped. But hold on. So where we are at now is we're at, and this is at the 13-minute 47-second mark. We're at page 22 of chapter 21's adaptation. Thank God we're seeing Reikun, but Jesus, I'm really annoyed. We're not gonna. I'm guessing we're just not gonna see the rest of the people at the brothel, and this is just really pissing me off. I'm definitely calling this video the censored life of Kai, because that's in all reality what this fucking shit is. This is the censored goddamn life of Kai. So when Ray is talking about running away, because well, obviously we're not seeing the rest of the women from the brothel here. Nobody from the brothel, so obviously we're skipping that content. We're at page 5 of chapter 22. And yeah, we're not getting the content about the piano being broken and all that crap. God, I really wanted to see Arisa, because Arisa's such a dumbass, and I love her. She's an adorable dumbass. But Kai was adorable as a baby, and the edge of the forest, man, is so beautiful, and it just sucks we're not gonna be in the brothel and shit. It's just, we're just jumping around in this series. Like, part of me is just like thinking, like the Shuei content we saw with him just saying, which like was for the most part, I want to say, was like in page 20 of chapter 21, and then we're jumping like around to chapter 23 and getting most of the shit. Yeah, the inner monologue from Kai. I want to say from like starting like at around page 10. But we don't get the it's so boring, I'm gonna die from boredom. But we don't get like it's just bothering me. We don't get like the Arisa content. Like, are you staring at your piano again? Shut up, fat baldy. Hey, how is or hey, did you mean Ari-chan with that? Hey, how is Ari-chan fat? How is Ari-chan a baldy? Shush, the stress is building up. We didn't get that. Like, we don't have the shit with Amamiya, like, so we don't know why, like, Amamiya is mad at Kai for, like, the most part, because Amamiya, like, seems fucking mad, and we don't understand why, because shit is gonna be skipped, and this part is skipped. If this continues, I'm gonna really be sick, and eventually I'll die. What am I gonna do? And now we're getting to, like, the Moonlight, which oh, this is gonna be fucking awesome. But geez, anime, like, the shit, like, how this anime is, like, adapting shit, like, the flow of this episode right now is just, a lot of it's just not making any, the flow is just being really fucked up. It's being jacked. God damn it, we really need 50 episodes. There's times like this where, like, we skip, like, some of the Agino or, like, Agino's, like, walking back with, like, one of the teachers and shit. Like, I don't mind that shit being skipped, because it just, the flow, it works with the flow of the episode. Like, that shit I don't mind being skipped. And the light of the moon looks so beautiful. Oh! See? The anime, this entire episode, the anime hasn't, like, had any of, like, Kai, like, remembering what, or, like, having flashbacks of what, Agino, has, said to him. But now we're getting it at, like, the 16-minute mark. This is, see, you can do it. It can be done, and that's why I'm fucking ranting right now. I know this video is gonna be 2 hours, but fuck, I don't even care anymore. Oh my god, this is why I'm doing this long ass video, and I don't want to give up on Piano Mori. Is because, like, Fukushima Gainax, there's so much potential for you guys. I don't want to give up on you. I don't, because around this adaptation of Piano Mori, because there's beautiful moments like this where you have this beautiful music going on here, this beautiful soundtrack, and you have this Agino's voice going on, and talking about telling Kai what to do. And you have this transition of Kai in the storage room, and the transition of him being in that storage room into the piano of the forest, and it's just so beautiful, and it's just killing me that you could do this, and you're just fucking up this adaptation, and you're censoring it. It's driving me nuts. Also, anime, you said that Agino Sensei was gonna be a judge. No, that was completely inaccurate. Agino's, what Shuei's mom said is that they need to insist that Agino Sensei needs to be there, be at the All Japan. So you're fucking wrong on this one. Actually, I take that back. It is here, and fuck, I fucking read this wrong. God damn it, I'm tired. Ugh. Okay, so it is here, and where it was at in the manga, because the scene was out of order, it's on page 7 of chapter 24. See, this is why I do live reactions, is for that reason. And at like the 16, it was right before, a little bit before the 17-minute mark, where we see Agino walking the street and see the sign, is page 8 of chapter 24 of the manga. Something that I wish that would have been done in this scene, while Kai was playing the piece, or the practice piece, which and while it was in the forest, it would have been fucking cool, was to see like the notes but in the background. That would have been kind of cool. But this right here, this scene right here, where Kai was transported into the piano in the forest. This is the type of shit I hope we see when Kai is playing the piano. When Kai gives performances, because that's what he is This is the goal that that Kai does. Sorry. This is what Kai's intentions are when he plays piano. He's trying to take the audience somewhere. But anyway, this was skipped. Gino, how long have you been there? Not long. I didn't imagine you'd still be here at this hour. Let's see. Just make sure the rest of this is here. And this line was skipped. That's because you needed to accustom your fingers. Why would you not include that? That's important. And thanks to that, you can now play a normal piano, right? Yeah, that's kind of important. With the normal piano, you could play Chopin. For real? You should try it out. Play it, and you just might surprise yourself. And then he's supposed to go, well then. And like, I feel like the writing is kind of limiting Kai's big personality. And the thing that sucks is that Kai's voice actor can totally fucking do it. It's just annoying me. This CGI is killing me. Oh, please, for the love of God. Stop the CGI. Stop the CGI. I am begging you. Damn it. Fukushima Gainax, I am begging you for the love of all that is holy in animation. Stop the CGI. It is goddamn terrible. It does not need to be here. When Kai plays piano, CGI does not need to be here. Because when Kai is playing and we see the CGI, I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way. It kind of, like, especially from it's mainly in the knuckle down. It looks kind of stiff. I'm very curious what you guys think. It looks stiff to me. Also, like, something I feel like is missing from here is that I feel like there should be, like, this beautiful, like, I feel like there should be more to it. I feel like there's not enough to when Kai's playing, like, animation-wise. There could be more. And I feel like, again, something that I wish was here that we saw earlier in this episode, like when Shuei was playing. Remember when we saw, like, the music kind of, like, jumping off, like, in the animation, where it looked like it was jumping off the page and wrapping in a way around Kai? I kind of wish that was here, too. It would have been so goddamn cool. Oh, God, the CGI of Kai at the 18-minute, 31-second mark is awful. Oh, God. Please fix this. Please. Fukushima, go see what Studio Orange does for CGI. Especially for, like, the battle scenes of Land of the Lustrous. Go see how it does its move, for especially, like, the last, for, like, the battles with Antarctica, and also with oh no, the best one is the best example would be when Phos uses her alloys, her gold alloy limbs. See how Studio Orange animated that with the CGI, and apply that to Kai right here. That's what it needs to be. Because right now, this CGI looks fucking terrible. God, this is like... I want to say this looks like oh, God, this CGI looks like PS2 graphics. No, not PS2 graphics. This looks like something out of Tales of, Symphonia for the Wii. It does not look pretty. Like, notice how much better at the 19-minute, 14-second mark, it looks in 2D. That Kai looks in 2D than he does in 3D. Or in CGI. Please, for the love of God, stop animating Kai in CGI. Seriously! Okay, this was definitely skipped, which was, it's not Ichinose, but The fault lies with the piano, that he couldn't play Chopin with the piano of the forest. Chopin's music pieces need flexibility and response, not power. If the piano can't accept that... I'm so sad. God, this anime makes me sad because, like, there's so much whimsical... Like, the animation, especially when Kai's playing, instead of the CGI, like, the animation... Oh, man, should have used, like, some studio shaft animation techniques. Because you could have done something extremely whimsical here, and it's just sad that you didn't. So at the 20-second mark, we are at chapter 25. We're almost done, and we actually might be under we might make it under 2 hours. I'm actually proud of myself for making it under 2 hours, considering this is a rant, and I'm very glad that I did not rage. I'm proud that I did not rage quit you, Piano Mori. Be lucky that you have so much potential, that you're not like Golden Kamui. Apparently we're still not going to have Grandma Amamiya here, which really pisses me off because that was the whole point of Shuei and his mom moving out here, was to take care of Grandma Amamiya. That, oh my God, why would you not do, oh God, this is so ridiculous. So at the 20-minute 57-second mark, we skip to page 22 of chapter 26's adaptation of the manga. And real fast at the 21-29-second mark, we are at chapter 27's adaptation. We skipped a lot of content, man. And I'm kind of like, I don't even mind Shuei not even saying, well, I'm kind of mad that Shuei didn't have like his inner monologue about being mad and shit. I'm kind of mad about that. And I'm mad that he didn't fucking hit the piano. But I do like that at least they showed that the piano of the forest is Gino's piano. We aren't seeing Kai work in the brothel, but at least we're actually inside the brothel. Not doing shit, but we are seeing Kai carry a box and doing to like the outside of it, so I guess that's something. Really? We're not gonna see Shuei get like harassed by the people at the edge of the forest either? We're not gonna see the scumbags there? Really? Ugh. We aren't even gonna see Ray come rescue Shuei? This is fucking bullshit. So basically starting at like the 21-minute 48-second mark, like, I'll say 20-minute 50-second mark is basically the adaptation, or we get to the adaptation of chapter 28, and we end at about page when we end at page page 10 of chapter 28's adaptation. So, and that part was good. So my final I gotta tell you, I'm really pissed off with how this anime is being handled. And it's not the animation's fault. It's not the music's fault. It's not the voice actor's fault. It's not. Those three things are really nice. It's really the studio's fault, and it's, you know, the higher up's fault, like the production team, and it's the flat out the writing's fault. Because let's be real, us manga readers know this. This is flat out censorship of Kai's story. This is the censored life of Kai, and we are skipping so much content, and and the production studio is really fucking this shit up because we're adapting from what I'm seeing, from what I've been reading and shit. It seems like we're trying to adapt 241 chapters into 24 episodes. This is just fucking ridiculous. I just don't understand. This makes no sense. If we can adapt, and you can't tell me we can't adapt like extremely dark content and inappropriate shit when we could get JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is an extremely dark and fucked up and disturbing manga. We could get perfect anime adaptations of that. We could get like really dark themes from aka March Comes in Like a Lion, we could get perfect anime, manga to anime adaptations of that shit. We can get those, but, and fucking, we could get, and, Yamushi Pedal is able to give us perfect manga to anime adaptations of, like, fucked up shit from Komari and Miyotsuchi, but you can't give us this. From Piano Mori can't give us this shit. Or a perfect manga to anime adaptation. Or fuck, at least a decent one. I just don't understand it. This makes no goddamn sense. I just wish that... I'm just really sad. I'm really saddened by this. This manga does not deserve this. Ishiki, I'm really saddened. I don't know if Ishiki is saddened by this as well. Ishiki Sensei, you should at least have given the rights over to Studio Shaft. Or not Studio Shaft. I said Studio Shaft. I meant Studio Shift. You should have at least given the rights to this Piano no Mori to Studio Shift for the anime. Studio Shift would have done a way better job and done this series justice. Because this is supposed to be a drama and Senian series. This is not a Senian anime. I'm telling you right now, this is not a Senian anime. What's going on here is basically what's going on with Tokyo Ghoul Re-anime. And that is just some bullshit. I am so fucking mad right now. And if the anime gods can get this anime 24 episodes, we can increase the anime episode count to 12 episodes, or from 12 episodes to 24. There's no fucking reason why you can't increase it from 24 to 50 or fuck, even to at least 100. This is some fucking bullshit. And this manga does not deserve it. This anime should be, because this manga is as powerful and maybe even more powerful than March Comes in Like a Lion manga. And this anime should be just as powerful as March Comes in Like a Lion anime is. And it's sad that it is not getting the anime adaptation it deserves. And I'm sorry that this video has a long runtime, but God, but the manga readers deserve a better anime than this. We do. We deserve a way better anime than this. Anyway, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear your guys' grievances in the not only just the YouTube comment section, but I do have a Piano no Mori Discord channel on my Nerdigans Inc. Discord. Can't wait to talk this out with you guys there as well. The link's in the description box below. Also, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion, there's a few ways you can do that. You can donate to my PayPal, Patreon, or purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. And donate to my GoFundMe. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!